Today we're having a little bit of fun with another booktube tag. So today we're going to do my perfect book tag. And I actually watched Michael K. Vaughan do this one. He also said that MJ from Reading This Life was the one that came up with this. Which I don't know how I haven't seen that one, but I'd like to go back and watch it, and I will. So let's start off with the first question, which is, what format is your perfect book? Hardback, paperback, hardback, paperback, or even like e-format? I would have to say that my favorite format, like it just says like, oh, it says what format is your perfect book. Well, I'll go with favorite, and then I'll say what I usually end up doing. So my favorite would have to be the little trade like paperbacks. I'll just grab one, or heck, I just like paperbacks. So like, we got this one's going to be featured in one of my other tags because it just is. But anyways, so like I just love a good paperback. This one has obviously seen a lot of use, but I don't know why. I just like how small they are. They fit in my hands right. And like a hardback, usually they're just too big, but I will read out of a hardback. I mean, I enjoy it. It's just that this is my preferred, but what I usually end up doing a lot of times is, like right now, I'm reading 2 books, and one of them I have both in paperback. One's a big paperback, and the other one is a smaller paperback, and that's Empire of Silence by Christopher Rocchio and Malice by John Gwynne. And I actually have Empire of Silence on audio through my library, and I end up listening to it more than I do actually reading it, just because I have more time to do that on my, way back and forth to work. And then with Malice, I've noticed that I've been actually reading it more on my Kindle, like on my actual phone, because like I'll get into bed and I'll just start reading it like on my phone, because it's just life, I guess. So anyways, but perfect format, if like I had time and all the things were perfect in the world, just paperbacks, small paperbacks. I just like the way they feel in my hand. All right. About how many pages is your perfect book? Are you particular as to where the chapters begin? I don't know if I per se have like a perfect page count. Don't get me wrong, I do like, for some reason I read a lot of books that are between like 300 to 600 pages, but if it's a good book and it can like be done in like 180 pages, I don't care how many pages there are. If it's a good book and it's like over 1,000 pages, I'll read that book. I've done it before and I'll do it again. So that's sounded like a threat. Maybe it was. So really, to the page count, like don't really care. Now, chapters begin thing, I won't say that I have a preference, but I do notice when the page before it stops on like page 49 and then the actual chapter starts like on a page 50, and yes, for some reason that feels good to me in a strange way. I like it. But I won't unless it happens, I won't notice it. So I guess, yes, I do have a preferred place that chapters should start and stop on. but it's not that big of a deal to me. But I do notice it, which is weird. Let's see. Question number 3. Are you particular as to where the page numbers are located? And before this, I hadn't really thought about it, and I've barely thought about it since, like, looking at this video. But I mean, I guess I'm used to them being like in the bottom middle of the page, like on the bottom of the page, in the middle of the bottom. But I don't think it really matters to me. If they're anywhere, that's fine. As long as they yeah, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Favorite font. Do you check to see the font details if available? I don't check to see the font details if available. I don't do that. And I don't really have a favorite font, although I have noticed in some books that I won't enjoy the font as much. And I couldn't even tell you right now, like, what books those were. They just, I don't know, they kind of seemed not as, I don't know, I don't like bigger font, I guess. I like smaller font. I tend to write small and read small. I like small font. I don't know. I guess that would be the answer to that. Do margins matter to you? Not really. As long as all the words are on the page, it doesn't really matter to me. So, I can't even talk anymore at this point. That was question number 5, by the way. I'm terrible at this. So, question number 6, does your perfect book have any other unique features that makes it perfect? I know that Michael K. Vaughan, he said that like pictures helped in books because he was used to older books. I would have to say that a good map is a very good thing in the book. And I actually wouldn't have told you that like a year ago when I first started reading again, because I had kind of forgotten like how helpful that was. But now that I'm like heavy back into fantasy, like just reading Malice right now, like I keep referencing the map like back and forth because John Gwynne is so specific on like where these people are from, like each group of people that you start to read about in like certain chapters. So yeah, definitely maps. I think maps are a great unique feature to especially fantasy books. Oh, that's right. Oh no, I forgot about this question. Number 8, show us the cover. What do you find perfect about it? So really it's asking like, what's your favorite book cover of all time? And I might have to stop the video real quick to get back with you on that for a second. Okay, I think I've made a decision on the last question of show us the cover. What do you find perfect about it? This is might be, I don't know if you guys will even like this, but this is what I consider perfect. Like I love this series of books, and when I first saw this I was like, whoa, who is this guy? And like, why is he so spooky looking? Like, I just like the ambiance, I guess, of the cover. The feelings you get from it. Like, the guy is in a cemetery. There's like these spooky, leafless trees off in the background. He's in a hood and everything. And just like the actual like cross hatching, the way it's actually like done, because I'm not an artist. I think that was the word I was looking for. It was cross-hatching. Just like the way it was shaded in and the way it's done, the art style of it. Also, the fact that it's like reflective and glossy and just really pretty. These little things bump out. It's just, I don't know what I like about these covers so much. I can't wait till I can like find all of them. I have a lot of them, but I don't have all of them. But I want them all. This one came in a close second for me. I haven't read this book yet, but I think that the front of this book is absolutely gorgeous. I love the art style. Just it's just very like the way that the artist like mixes the blacks and the grays and the whites along with like the yellow that's in there. Just absolutely beautiful. But yeah, number one and runner up. I mean, there are a ton of books on my shelves, and a lot of them are really pretty. And it was actually really hard to pick which one that I like the most. I hope you guys had fun with this tag as much as I did. I actually really enjoyed just kind of seeing what my perfect book would be. I think, in all sincerity, though, like at the end of it, I'm just like, I just love books, you know? Like, hand me any book as long as it's something that I like and I'll read it. Just love books. So I hope you guys keep having fun, keep reading, and have a magical day. Do 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 do.